Before you listen to this interview, I have a very special dumbass cripple, and his name is Andy Grace. Andy, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, you dumbass?
I'm pretty fucking good until you showed up, bitch.
Well, why the fuck did you call me for?
'Cause I was bored.
You're bored? That's the only reason you called me? That's a lame-ass excuse.
Dumbass.
Dumbass.
But anyways, Lee, I want to thank you for coming on as our, well, of course you would be. You're one of our, not, see, there I go R again. Well, I guess the judges are R too, but you are our second feature selected in the film festival. And as my review stated, I love this 70s, 80s throwback killer machine film. And I just want to say congratulations to being selected to the film festival. I'm glad it made it. And glad to have you as a guest.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. So, Joseph, it's all yours. You start.
It's all mine.
Yep.
Okay. Well, my dear, I've been looking over your IMDb, and it looks like you've been doing a whole lot of stuff other than directing over the years.
Yeah. I've tried to keep a variety going. You know, I mainly started out with acting and a lot of short film commercials, music videos. I mean, what you see on IMDb is not everything I've done. But I wanted to start doing some work behind the camera so I can get a better feel of what it's like, to be on a set and I want to see what other people go through and get more experience. It's kind of a double hit there. I wanted the experience so I could make my own movie someday and see it from the point of view of a director, a producer, a production assistant, what have you.
Well, I think it's always important to know what other people are doing on your set, just so you can direct them.
Yeah.
So tell me, I understand. This is my weird question of the day. I understand that you have had suggestions for a sequel. One of which is Trucknado?
Yeah, that was a joke suggested by, I think he calls himself Dr. Blood on Facebook, which actually it has a ring to it, so hey, it would make a nice corny, parody sequel.
Did you see the poster?
Yeah,
there is
did.
There is a Trucknado poster out there.
That's funny.
I just thought that conversation was rather interesting, even though I didn't stay around for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So do you have plans for a sequel?
Well, I have a story in my head, and I mean, it's going to take a lot bigger budget. I can't keep doing these, $6,000-$8,000 films. I mean, I could, but they could be so much better. But with the idea I have in mind, I mean, I'd need at least like $50,000 to make a sequel to the truck film. And then again, I'm thinking, these other killer vehicle films, like Duel Christine, The Car, they didn't have sequels. They just ended the story and that was it. So I'm thinking, should I follow suit or should I, take it one step further and then make the sequel if I can raise the money? So I guess we'll just see what happens.
It'll make it a little bit different than all the rest.
Yeah, it kind of follows the same storyline as the other ones. Of course, it's a throwback film that's set in the 80s. I've been so fascinated with those kind of films, and after I bought that big-ass truck, I thought, well, hell, I got to make one, so I did.
Well, we're glad that you did.
Hey, Lee, I got to ask you a question. Did you ever work for Craft Services?
Well, I don't know if I should answer that. It may not make me as popular as I am.
Sorry, that was terrible.
So
I may not be the proper person that is necessary to attend the festival.
Okay, now, were you an extra?
Don't you dare bring up my extra gigs. That's not allowed.
Oh, fuck. I'd pay $20 to get your autograph.
Yeah.
say, how many festivals have you been to so far?
Let's see. We did. As a matter of fact, I just went to Atlanta Days of the Dead. I'll be doing all of the Days of the Dead festivals. So there's 3 more of those: Indianapolis, Chicago, and Los Angeles. And then I'll be doing you guys, or as we say in the South, y'all. I'll be doing y'all's festival, which is, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
That's just because you want to meet Diana.
Well, yeah, that too. I'm sure she knows that by now. So, hey. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I love California. I've been out there a couple of times. I really like it, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there.
Nice. Well, I've never been there, so I guess I'll get my first experience.
Well, you're going to love it.
Well, I'm going to tell you a secret, something that hasn't been put out yet about the festival, which is directed at the filmmakers. We are working right now on having 3 workshops for the filmmakers. One is going to be the judges. We're going to have a judges panel, and they will talk to everybody about how they select people or movies and just different things about the selection process. And then we're going to have one on PR and one on budgeting.
Cool.
One each morning before the films start, but it's only for the filmmakers, not for the general public. So we're trying to get you a little bit more stuff going on, you know, to kind of keep your interest, get you a chance to talk to these people and get as much information and networking done as possible, which would be really fantastic if you're looking for money to support a film.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds good.
there's one of your cast members that from your films that I just fell in love with, and I'm not saying that I'm gay, but Andy Grace I've had some talks with, and I would love for somebody to help get him to San Diego.
You know, I actually thought about that, Scott. I'd like to find a way to get him out there because, first of all, you know, he's a great guy. He's a hell of an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, with his situation, he doesn't really get to do a whole lot. He would love to come out there. I know he would. Yep.
We've had talks on Facebook, and hell or high water, I'm getting him to Massachusetts in my film. So
Cool.
it's a shame that he sends me messages and says, well, who the hell wants an actor in a wheelchair? And that just hurts me for him to feel that way, because I mean, he's kind of strapped on what he can do, but for the guy to be that talented needs to get more work, and I'm going to work hell or high water to get him more work, because the guy is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he is. He's really, really good, you know. Mm-hmm. He's a natural.
Yes, sir.
What's up, you son of a bitch?
Not much. You know, not too many people call me that and get away with it. What's going on?
Love you, Andy.
I'll whip his ass for you.
I just told
that's all right.
I just told Lee, I said, let's get Andy on here. I love Andy. So, Andy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And for listeners who are listening, when you go to San Diego, California, which we're hoping to get Andy Grace there, he was in Guntown, and he played the Deputy Clarence Bishop, the badass, the big dog on the wheelchair. But God bless him, something happens to him. But a remarkable performance, Lee. Andy, I've told you that numerous times to you in Facebook messages, and I just think that you are a talent to be reckoned with, and I'm going to do all my power to help get you some work, because just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean that you can't be in the business, period. You have the ability to do a comedy horrors. We'll find something for you, buddy, all right?
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I am looking for work, and I do enjoy making people laugh, and I love being on screen. And I tell you, I couldn't have done any of it without Lee Vervoort or Tim Emery, and I have to throw those two in there. Tim Emery has worked with me since I was a small kid, and that's where it's all came from, just working with Tim, who was the sheriff in the movie truck. That's where most of it came from.
All right, dumbass.
Yeah.
That's his famous line, but I love it. Dumbass.
It's very simple, but it does make people laugh, so that's all that matters.
Yes. Well, my co-host is JoAnn Thomas. She is the co-founder of the Fantastic Horror Film Festival. So, JoAnn, welcome to introduce our buddy Andrew Grace.
Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm just Ducky. And don't laugh at me. Hey, I'm from the Midwest, and I use colloquialisms all the time. And I have a few that come from the South, so, don't mind the way I talk.
All right.
Everything's as fine as frogs here. That's all I got to say.
Fine as frogs there split three ways, huh?
You got it. But we would have really liked to see you come out to the festival.
Well, I would really enjoy going to any of the festivals that is gonna, get away, find a way to get there, wherever. And I'm sure me and Lee can work something on that. I enjoy all things horror. I have to say that. So anything I can do to get out there, I'm willing to do.
We'll get him out there. I want to start getting Andy out to these conventions and film festivals and stuff, because they're a lot of fun. You get to network, you get to party, you get to meet a lot of people and learn some stuff. And I don't think it shouldn't just be me out there. I mean, I'd like to see some cast members join me.
Right.
Actually, John Michael Morris that starred in the film The Truck, he had left for Los Angeles that same weekend, so he couldn't make it. Rochelle was going to come out there. I don't know what happened to her. And I know, Tim and Carol, I mean, they're so busy all the time. It's really hard for them to get away.
Right. When Lee told you that the truck was selected into the Fantastic Horror Film Festival, what was your first thoughts?
My first thought actually was, my first thought was the same thought whenever we wrapped shooting on the truck. My first thought was, we've really got something here. Guntown, it was a lot of fun, and it was my first experience being on screen or whatever, and it was great. And I mean, I loved every minute of it, but there was something about doing the truck that just made me think, this one is going to go somewhere. And that was my first thought whenever he told me that. And I'm still holding on to that thought, and it is doing pretty good, and I'm hoping to see it do even better.
But here's the cool part, Andy. If you do make it to San Diego, there's going to be filmmakers galore. And some of these filmmakers are going to be able to watch your audition in the truck. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping that gets me out there for sure. I'm hoping that people see that and people want me to do some work for them, because I can do more than just be a funny smart ass in a wheelchair,
Right.
That just comes natural. I'd like to have a role that actually challenges me to do something that I'm not used to.
Right.
So maybe some people would see that and give me an opportunity to do something else.
Well, I already told you you're going to be the first handicapped zombie in a wheelchair in my movie.
That works. I'm really looking forward to that one.
What do you think, Lee? Pretty clever, huh?
I think we should do it, man.
I've been looking for one on Walking Dead, and there may have been one, but I hadn't seen them yet. I think it would be awesome.
Well, all I know is it's set to start filming next year, so we're working on the financing. And then I want you to try and mumble the words "dumbass" as a zombie.
Okay. I can probably handle that.
You can start practicing a while. Look at Lee's picture and go, dumbass.
If that's all I have to do, I think I can nail it. I definitely think I can nail it.
But to be honest, to be serious now, when the truck came my way to watch the truck, and I've said this to numerous people. I've said it to JoAnn, and of course they've seen it, and it was selected at the film festival. Jim Doherty. That's the one who sent me the link to watch the truck, and it's probably one of the first movies that I've watched in a while that it throws me back to as a kid. You know, like Lee mentioned earlier about the Christines and the car and Duel. To you're watching this film and it's like, man, God, 70s and 80s feel, and that one scene in the beginning, the unexpected kill. I'm not gonna say no more than that, but I'm thinking, dude, this movie's phenomenal. For one, not only that it's a 70s and 80s throwback, maybe not intentionally, but even the kills are like you're watching a movie from that era, and that's what drew me to this film. Why I loved it so fucking much. You know?
We really appreciate that. That's why we did it. That's the kind of movies I like to watch myself, and that's why when I read the script, I was like, yeah, this one's going to be perfect for me. So, I was right there with you on everything you just said.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't see a lot of it anymore.
Yep.
You do, but you do in some ways, but in other ways you don't. So, That's the thing that makes the truck different, and hopefully that's what's going to make the truck take off and send us to different levels on making movies.
There you go. And I also liked your character of Frank Bailey Jr. in Guntown as well, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Frank Bailey Jr., that has stuck with me ever since that happened. People around here still call me Frank Bailey Jr., and on a daily basis I have to call somebody a dumbass.
That's awesome. Yeah, so.
Well, I really appreciate it, guys. I really do.
No problem.
Thinking about going and getting another bottle of wine out of the fridge.
You'll be getting drunk tomorrow. You'll be getting drunk tomorrow, worrying.
Well, I always have an extra bottle in the fridge that's not open.
Can me and Andy come over now? I'll come by.
Why not?
I'll come by and pick him up. I'll get there in about maybe 6 hours.
Actually, I have in my cupboard half gallons of vodka from my wedding 20 years ago.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I don't drink hard liquor for the most part,
but,
and we do have a 12-pack of beer in the fridge.
And I
don't drink beer either. I just drink wine now.
Mm-hmm. You do know that JoAnn Thomas is a co-founder of the Horror Film Festival, right?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
She's still a dumbass.
You do know that JoAnn's a wine-drinking dumbass, right?
She's still a dumbass.
Oh, my God. Damn it, thanks, guys. I need a good laugh after a stressful freaking day.
Yeah, that could help.
Dumbass.
Dumbass.
Oh.
I want to do some stuff like the Jackass guys and put at the beginning of it. This film is Andy capable instead of handy capable.
Oh, wow.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then just do some crazy ass shit in a wheelchair and just jumping over shit and just some wild stuff.
A clervert?
That would be great.
A clown pervert? Clervert?
Yeah, clown pervert. A clown pervert that rolls around calling everybody a dumbass.
Hey, everybody, look at that dumbass wheelchair-bound clown. Dumbass.
You can't go wrong. Dumbass.
JoAnn.
Hey, well, we're gonna turn this into a fucking trim, man. We need a Andy Grace action figure.
There we go. There we go. Have a bumper come out.
I wonder if that shit would fail.
Yeah, but once we get this fucking movie out here a little bit more, I bet you would, man.
Yeah. Dumbass. Speaking of dumbass, Lee, have you seen Andy, have you seen the Hillbilly Horror Show?
Yes, I've been looking into that.
I filmed it. We filmed it 2 weeks ago, and I play Cephas, as you know, on the Facebook page, and Bo Keisler, who's in Christiansburg, Virginia, is Bo, and then we have Lulu, and we went down to Maryland like 2 weeks ago. So I got the first scene here. I watched it with my family, and I hate seeing myself anyways, but it's fucking hilarious. There's a scene to where Lulu is in his bikini, right? She's 21 and she's a cutie, whatever. So it's a lot of improv. I had to improv off of what Bo says. So on one of the scenes that I seen is where she backs up to the camera and all you see is her ass, right? So she walks past the camera and walks past us on the couch and all you see me is just watching her ass as she's walking by. She's our sister. She's our sister cousin. So it's kind of funny. So that's coming out on March 1st online in VOD. So I'm kind of anxious to see how that works. Asshole Andy and Sexy Scott show or something.
That don't sound right. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like a dumbass move in the making.
I can see him hanging up, Lean, saying, "He's a dumbass."
That's funny.
Oh, guys, y'all are great.
Anyways, Lee and Andy, hopefully we didn't get too carried away, but I just had to get Andy on here because he is a valuable part of the truck and the character that sticks out. I mean, there's more than just him that sticks out, of course, but that's why I just want to have him come on because he needs to be heard. He needs to be, can't say seen because we're online, but to hear that dumbass talk, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There's only one. There's only one dumbass.
That's right. And you keep getting big mouth, I'm going to bust your wheel, dumbass.
Oh, that's great. I can't do nothing but laugh. It's fucking hilarious. It's hard to believe that one little word, if you use it in the right way, it's fucking funny.
Oh, God. You keep it up there, Andy. Those bars on the back of your wheelchair is going to be you-know-where.
Try it when you're ready.
A human penis. A metal penis. Dumbass.
This is one hell of an interview.
Yeah. I've never seen JoAnn this quiet in so long.
I don't
Dumbass.
Conversation.
Come on.
Yeah, Andy's stole the show.
Should be nice because I'm the only girl here.
Well, JoAnn, just say dumbass.
No, I can't do it. It wouldn't have the same impact.
You know, I said, well, hey, Andy, who drinks wine?
Dumbass.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Like I said earlier, I resemble that remark.
If we ever meet up, I'll drink some wine with you, and then you can call me a dumbass.
Actually, I'm going to ask all my East Coast people to bring me some blueberry wine.
She ain't going to be calling you a dumbass. She'll be slapping your ass.
Hey, never know. I'm not like
JoAnn.
We need to smuggle some good Kentucky moonshine up there in them San Diego hills.
Ooh.
Well,
they won't know what hit them then.
But I'm partial to Tomasello blueberry wine from New Jersey, and they don't have it here.
You know I'm from the sticks. I've never even heard of that shit.
Well, it's probably not a real predominant thing in your neck of the woods.
It's probably too expensive. We drink that shit out of a box.
I got some damn good footage, let me tell you. Dumbass.
I've never never been a box wine drinker.
Dumbass.
Although it does fit in the refrigerator easier.
JoAnn's going to go to sleep at night telling me you're dumbass.
Now it's time to stop picking on JoAnn.
Oh, don't be a dumbass.
I don't know what to say, man. Y'all done stole my line. I'm running out of things to say dumbass.
Well, here, Andy, say, I'm Andy Grace, dumbass.
I'm Andy Grace, dumbass.
Grace.
I'm getting ready to cry. You guys are picking on.
How about this? I'm Andy Grace, and you're a dumbass. That's even better.
And I'm not full of grace. I got a busted wheel.
I'm crying any minute.
He had a busted wheel because of
Hey,
he's a dumbass.
go bust a wheel, dumbass.
Go bust a wheel, dumbass. Go get a real job, dumbass.
Oh.
I can't one.
You said anything called him, hey?
Oh God, my stomach hurts. Don't be an ass, Andy, dumbass.
Dumbass. We can blame it all on Lee. If it doesn't go right, it's all Lee's fault.
I think for everything anyway, so
yeah, he's a dumbass.
No, I tell you, Lee has known me for a long time, and literally, that's how I am on screen and off screen, and he just writes these roles around that, and he makes it very easy for me to be a smarter.
Yeah.
And it just works perfect. So,
I feel sorry for the dumbass.
Dumbass.
I'm not going to look at this interview any other way but dumbass.
Let's put up there. This is a dumbass interview.
Fantastic Horror Film Festival, selection number 2.
Dumbass edition?
Full feature selection number 2 with Lee Vervoort and dumbass Andy Grace.
That works.
Anyway, Andy, I love you. Thanks for coming on. And Lee, I love you too. Thanks for coming on. You're a bunch of great fun, and hopefully we can get together in San Diego.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And I'll bust both of your
Thanks,
fucking
guys.
wheels. No problem. Just be careful. I might break both of your fucking wheels. You see Andy stuck in the same spot for 48 hours?
Yeah,
That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Andy, come on. I can't. I got no fucking wheels. Dumbass.
It'd be great.
Oh.
But anyway, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for the time on the air and everything. I really appreciate it. And everybody keep in touch. And Lee, you're still a dumbass.
I'm going to form a new group. I'm going to form a Facebook group, guys, and call it Dumbass. I'm going to add you both to the group.
The dumbass.
The Dumbass Society.
Yeah.
How did I ever get involved in this?
Hey, JoAnn, when you get a chance, you seen the truck. When you have time, go into YouTube and watch Guntown.
I will.
Dumbass. Well, anyways, Andy and Lee, thanks for coming on. I know JoAnn is having so much fun being feeling like a dumbass because she's not saying nothing, but, you know.
I'm going to send JoAnn links.
You guys have been picking on me from the beginning. Come on.
That's because you're a dumbass.
That's our job.
It's all in good fun. Hey, you ought to try that box wine sometime. I'm telling you, that shit is killer.
Well, maybe I will. It's probably the stuff I'm drinking now.
I think we're on a path here.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that.
Alrighty, take care, Lee.
Yeah,
All right, see y'all later, man. Take it easy.
No problem, dumbass.
I'm looking forward to meeting you when you come to San Diego.
Hey, looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. All
All right, take care. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.